Good morning, my beautiful diamonds. Sheila True Love here with you this fine morning. I have to make it clear to people that unconditional love does not mean unconditional tolerance. Now, when it comes to unconditional love and unconditional tolerance, these are two very different things. Now, unconditional love, it means accepting and loving someone without condition, regardless of their actions to some extent, regardless of their flaws or mistakes. It doesn't mean, however, it does not mean tolerating harmful or abusive behavior. In fact, unconditional love often requires setting boundaries and promoting healthy growth, while unconditional love and tolerance, it can overlap. They're not the same thing. Unconditional love, it prioritizes the other person's well-being, not their behavior. Tolerance is about accepting differences or beliefs, but it's not necessarily linked to love or acceptance of the person as a whole. Now, let me just make it a little more clear. Like unconditional love, it's like loving your favorite toy or your favorite stuffed animal, no matter what. Even if that little stuffed toy or that little animal, if it gets dirty or if it's broken, you still love it and you want to take care of it. Unconditional love, better yet, unconditional tolerance, it means putting up with things that might not be good for you or others. Let me clear that up a little more for you. Like, if your friend always takes your toys without asking you, it's not okay to just tolerate it because that's not being respectful or kind. So, unconditional love, it's about loving someone no matter what, but still wanting them to be kind and wanting them to be respectful and to not overlook your boundaries. Unconditional tolerance, it means letting bad behavior happen without stopping it, and that's not always a good thing. Unconditional tolerance is different. This can be very confusing for a lot of people, but there's a huge difference between unconditional love and unconditional tolerance because you're not going to tolerate things that are abusive or things that are going to prove harmful to you, especially, and also to the other person. Because if another person doesn't understand that there are consequences for poor behavior, are you really loving that person by putting up with their bad behavior? That's like a parent who say that they love their child and their child acts, misbehaves, and the parent just overlook it and let the child off the hook time and time again. Is that really loving that child if you don't discipline and correct the child, giving them the proper guidance? So you see, there is a difference between unconditional love and unconditional tolerance. No one should ever tolerate harmful and abusive behavior. And that's the best way I can explain it.